Umentri bakmi yakatanat boarding ujims ke sangma ka arpindri tarik ulber hakajing yakandu batkilat pathai kubor uklem shimla kran yakamat chonga jingdawa ka UDP pa udiban IT no yaka boarding shekiwe ndai ulaong ka jingdawa jong general secretary ka UDP pa jamino mautho kade kabala sha yalam bakla maraka jakaban kenno yu ladeban kenno yakito gibla sinchar khammanchwa hapo ka jala ujim sangma ulaong ru makumu mentri usngotho yakajing sokya jong kino yalam ka UDP Ndai kimdei banchukno yaka sarkar ka bomenta halor ka jinglong jingman jongkatnat boarding hendrai yakito gibla wanra yakini gijing jongka MECL nadu kipor kibomenchua.
Just would like to say this, that their concerns are very genuine, but their approach is very misdirected. I think that the approach should have been that this is dues of the previous so many years. When you look at it cumulatively, these kind of dues which have accumulated over these years, one cannot expect that the solution can be arrived at within a short period of 2 to 3 years. I think that what we need is to all work collectively. The government is trying its best to find solutions to the problems that are there. But then we need the support of the public. It cannot be just us doing our bit. If there is somebody that needs to be blamed, then we need to blame it on those people who are responsible for these outstanding dues which have accumulated over these years. We need to direct it towards those who signed these faulty power purchase agreements, which have suddenly brought us and put us in this kind of a situation where there's so many dues to NTPC. We have to direct it at those who promised 844 crores and failed to keep that commitment, resulting in the fact that MECL had to spend 712 crores from their own pockets to cater to the terminal benefits. And these terminal benefits are very important. These are all employees of the MECL who have retired. It is their democratic right to these kind of terminal benefits. So MECL cannot say no to these kind of terminal benefits, and which is what they have done. They have not said no, and they have very hesitantly, but they have done it. They have taken money from their own resources to pay.
Haba pensai lor ka jinglep boarding ka bakha kha akitu kipor umentri ka tan boarding ulong ka jingpendo boarding kam de ka kam ka badang thumai hendai ka jinge pher hangni ka long namar kitu ki company ki basam boarding ki matu ekjing alor ka jing ka du pisa nagadaw jonga khlam covid.
Load shedding has been going on for a very, very long time. The only difference between load shedding in the past and load shedding of now is that the reason for load shedding in the past used to be a deficit in our power, and the reason for load shedding now is because there is a lot of regulation that is being imposed upon us by power generating companies like NEEPCO, or NTPC, and transmission companies like the PGCIL. So this is something we understand that because of COVID, many of these generating companies, central power generating companies, are also facing acute distress, and they also must be feeling that there is no way out but to go ahead and regulate states like Meghalaya and recover whatever dues they can by way of regulation. This is now something that we have seen in the past 2 months, starting from December, that with NEEPCO, PGCIL and NTPC, they have scheduled regulation which has affected the supply of power in the state of Meghalaya. But fortunately, we were able to address all such issues, and we were able to make sure that the regulation comes to an end, and we have been able to restore power supply.